Hello.
Hey, everybody. How are you guys doing?
Ooh,
Well,
fine.
it's finished.
It's a very satisfying weekend.
It's finished.
We're done.
Yay!
Wow.
Yay,
We made
all
it.
survived.
Oh yeah. Here, I don't have a Finny cam, but there's your Finny.
Hey, buddy.
Aw.
Say hi.
Tuckered out by all the connecting.
He's tuckered out. Yeah, he worked hard. He did 30 profiles
He's
this
so
week.
calm.
Good job, man.
Can't get Snowflake, but
There's Snowflake. Yeah, there
Aw, Snowflake.
and I've just woken her up.
we go.
I'm not going to move the camera, but Molly's right here, too.
Okay.
She's asleep.
I don't know where my dogs are. They're off digging for breakfast, probably.
So Greg was just talking about how his CC7 number had jumped. So if yours also jumped, tell us. Curious if you made progress there.
Mine did approximately for that many profiles that I entered.
Well, yeah, and that's the funny thing. That's what I would have expected too. I do remember when I was adding one French-Canadian family that I connected to something that already existed. So I got a bonus bump of 10. So I was basically 10 more. But when I just checked it now, I finished with 30 profiles, but my CC7 increase was 121. So somewhere in the middle of the night, someone helped me out.
Yeah. I was working on my boyfriend's tree, and he started at 38. And we noticed that somebody else who was not registered for ConnectAthon was doing things on Saturday, I think, Friday, Saturday. And so it was jumping, but I had this goal in my mind of 100. And I said to him halfway through the weekend, I said, I'm going to have to teach you how to add profiles. And then he went into a line that was richly connected. We got him to 162.
Wow.
Wow, that's amazing.
I know. It's exciting.
That's crazy. Mine went up by 9. Hey, Owen, you need to report yours.
Mine went up exactly how many profiles I entered this weekend.
I think I know how many that is.
Wow, I'm seeing some
272.
Yeah, yeah. And there was a 400. Katie did 400 and some.
Yeah.
That was 55. That's good.
Yeah. I had some unintended increases.
Yeah.
I was connecting someone that was unconnected, and then they connected into my tree at like the CC4 level. So it's like, oh, that's enough. I wasn't expecting that. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you connect them to your tree, or did someone else connect them to your tree?
I was working from an unconnected group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like creating profiles, and then it's like, okay, I recognize that name. And look, and it's like, yep.
So you hadn't intended, you didn't realize when you started that they were going to be connected in the end to you.
Well, I was planning to get them connected. Didn't intend to connect them to me.
Yeah, that's great.
To my CC7, but yeah.
Very cool.
I'm just looking at the numbers, and we also have team others, so all other WikiTreeers that didn't participate in the thon, and they entered 27,000 profiles. So
27,000 or 2,700?
27,000.
Wow.
Is that on the score sheet as well? Team other? It's not.
It's excluded, but I have the data here in my tables.
Wow.
Well, that's what usually the at the rate it is on WikiTree. Usually we add approximately 60,000 profiles each week, so that's consistent with that.
Oh, good job, Team Others.
Yes.
27,000.
If
That's
like
crazy.
3 of you had signed up for the Connect-a-Thon, we probably would have gone over 100,000.
Oh, absolutely.
Uh-huh.
Because we were so close.
We're so close.
I know.
Oh, my goodness.
And
we're getting closer to 99,000.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's over, so whatever's there is.
Well, I hadn't refreshed, so
people
don't say it's over.
Well, just 3 of others, if they would join, we would have additional 1,000 profiles.
So if you see a change in your CC7 that you weren't directly responsible for, you can go to the CC7 changes.
Yes.
And see what's been added.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That's a great good.
Mm-hmm. Now, throughout, some people have been asking about the watch list, and all these profiles we have added, automatically you become the profile manager of these new ones, right?
Right.
So there's sort of 2 schools of thought I've heard. One is just to drop them right away, so to go through today and remove them. And the other school of thought is to wait for a week so that you get the suggestions list so you can tidy them up before dropping them. Suggestions on what is the best way to do it?
Well, I was asked about this also in the previous Hangout, and I wasn't able to find the answer. Now I did, as I promised. So here, WikiTree Plus has one option to search for profile list that I prepare usually during the thons or so. But it will be actually available in next week because the profiles were added after the dump. But we can I demonstrate on the last one, the previous connector. First ConnectAThon, and you just enter this. I did include this in the examples here. So here we have a possibility to search for profiles list, and here is exactly what you have to search for. And now we can search for last year's, for the previous ConnectAthon. So we found there was 92,000 profiles do exist there, and you can then combine this with your own profiles. So on previous thon, it seems I created 39 profiles. And the question actually was which last name at birth was added the most. So you can then go to group by field last name and at birth. And on the previous thon, I added 20 profiles with last name Dimnik, 9 with Moditz, and so on. Or we can try that also on a complete profile list. So for the complete thon, group by last name at birth. So this will be a bit longer. So Smith, there were last year, Smith was the most added last name with 560 profiles, and so on.
Cool.
So the magic word there is profile list.
Yeah,
right?
It is documented on the help page.
Okay, cool. Thanks,
but it will be available next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. In 3 days?
Not tomorrow. Tomorrow. Week after tomorrow.
Got it.
Yeah.
Don't forget that we have a challenge going on right now. The WikiTree, the Dash of WikiTree Love challenge. So if you feel inspired to pick one of those profiles that you added this weekend and really make it over and dress it up and give it photos and stickers and go. That's what I'm going to do. Go for it.
Nice.
So the link in the chat.
Yes.
I can also add the link to the chat if someone wants to click it.
Yeah, someone asked for that.
Second.
The WikiTree Plus?
But with the preset for
with the preset, nice.
profile list.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah.
It's tiny. I can't read it from here.
Yeah. And Darren, the work that we've done on the Connect-a-Thon, that counts for the 16 for 16?
Yeah, so 16 for 16. Yeah. It was one of the missions, yes. So we've got that.
So is it just competing, or do you have to have done a certain number to get your point for?
The aim was to try and get 160, but not everybody will do that. Like certain people. so if you can combine it with next ConnectAthon, that's fine. I can claim it for next ConnectAthon. So the 16 for 16 is 16 different missions because WikiTree 16, and it's all sorts of different things like sourcing, connecting, cemeteries, social media. I don't have the link on me at the moment, but
I got it.
There it is. Thanks, Betsy.
Sure.
Yeah, it's very much in, and Betsy's got to update who's joining, but we've got over 70 people already doing it so far.
Nice.
Hey.
Well, should we talk about who won?
Yeah, the scores are final, so Greg can do the stats.
Oh, Greg, you're muted.
Greg, you're muted.
I was starting to type something, and then I muted myself so you didn't hear my typing, and then of course I forgot. And then when I went to mute, then I lost the banner. So oh well. So what kind of stats would you like? Do we want to start with the person who got the closest, or do we want to end with that?
Let's end with that.
End with that.
And then we'll do the total.
Okay. So let me just refresh one more time just to. Yep, that's the final number.
Yeah, it won't grow anymore.
It's not going to grow anymore. No. There we go. Okay. So here is, let me zoom in. There we go. So yes, the final number 98,937. Oh, we were close. We were really close to the 99,000 and almost 100,000. But that's a lovely number. You might wonder, is that a prime number? Well, turns out it's not a prime number. But there's some other cool things. It is divisible by 3 and 9, and then two other really large numbers. So 9 times 10,993, or 3 times 32,979, which itself is kind of a cool looking number. So it's a cool number, not a prime number, but a multiple of 3 and 9. So it's still, it's pretty cool. And that's a boatload of profiles. Now, is that officially our largest thon?
For ConnectAThon,
yeah,
I think it was it's the biggest one.
Mm-hmm.
Have we ever gone over 100,000 in one? I don't think so.
Maybe on the last Source-a-thon, I'm not sure. I have to check.
for me, I don't remember going over. I know we've come close, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I think we'd make a big deal out of that.
Yeah, we would have made a really big deal, but we're really, really close. So close. In terms of the top,
it seems it's the biggest one. Last Source-a-thon was 99,000. 77, sorry. So.
Oh, cool. Okay. Looking at the top 10 people, Eric Bain from the Globetrotters had 1,088. Actually, let's start at number 12 because look at that. First of all, the top 12 people all go to over 1,000 each. And awesome. Number 12 is a lovely palindrome there, 1,001. So I applaud you. Let's see, that is, let me just go across. I think that's Mark. Let me just double check. Is that right? Yes, Mark Lehman from the Appalachia Roots for getting such a lovely number. And then the number right above it is Sandy Paddock, also from Appalachia Roots, 1,011, a really nice binary looking number. But it's not binary because if it was written in binary, then that would be the number 11, and that's, not nearly as exciting. Yeah, but
except it's a palindrome.
And it's
11. 11 is.
11 is a palindrome. So that.
And if you would read it as a binary again, then you would get 2.
That's right.
Actually, 3.
3, yeah. The next, whoopsie, what did I just do there? Then the next one at 10, Eric Bain, 1,088. So 1,000 plus the number of keys in a keyboard. That's very cool for the Globetrotters. And then again with the Appalachia Roots, John Powers with 1,139. Emma Macbeth, captain of the Team Roses, 1,183. Very good there. Margaret Tull from Appalachia Roots, 1,325. Really nice. And the next one's also a multiple of 25. 100 more is Leon M. Bezuidenhout from the South African Springboks. They were a powerhouse this time.
Yeah.
Danita from Team Italy, 1,459 in 5th place. 4th place for the Legacy Heirs was Ben Couch with 1,502. And then 220 more was in 3rd position, John Graham from Appalachia Roots. And, oh, look at that. 1st and 2nd position. Just one profile.
One profile.
They're both sleeping, it seems, because I'm changed.
What's that? Yeah. They must have both
5 minutes.
They're exhausted. They must have been exhausted from this weekend. Alan K. Entwistle at 1,810, and Patty LaPlante from Appalachia Roots, 1,811. Wow. Very impressive. Indeed. But all throughout the weekend, when we were doing stats, and often when I was doing stats, I was often reading numbers from the lower, sort of the bottom of the list, or the first ones, or whatever, because every single profile that people added counted, and it all helped with the tree. So, I don't know what other people did in the other stats segments, but I usually didn't talk about the top leaders. But I think now is an appropriate time to mention them. And in terms of the teams overall, the Appalachia Roots were just crazy.
They're like in another galaxy.
They're in another galaxy. Yeah, we need not division 1, 2, and they need division 0 or something.
They need like
division biscuits and then the rest.
Division biscuits. Yeah, that's right. Division biscuits. I like that. 16,795. That's just insane. Mighty Oaks 8,144. Legacy Heirs, of course, 5,414. Germany Genies 5,331, and the Northwest Terriers at 4,322. So there's the top 5 overall. If we look by the divisions, all of those were all Division 1 teams, or Division 3. Division 3 being the higher. In the Germany.
Actually, the Germany Genius.
Yeah, I just realized that no, the Tree Nuts is the 5th position in Division 3 with 3,400. Germany Genius, which made it in the top 5 overall, it was the leader of Division 2. You're right. And then also the leading in Division 2, Splendid Spruces with 4,209, Kiwi Crew with 3808, the Wizards of Oz with 2844, and the team I was playing for this time, Team Italy, 2717. So 2,000 was a palindrome. And then Division 1, the smaller teams, the ones, the Globetrotters, were trotting quite a bit because they got 3,029. That was a lot of trotting. And the South African Springboks was a rather small in terms of numbers, but they had powerhouses. Because look at their normalized score, 353. So that tells you how well they did per person. The Flying Dutchman came in 3rd with 1434. Team Lachaim with 754, and Little Team on the Prairie was 674. But again, kudos to everyone at all over for doing such amazing jobs.
Yeah, really great job.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
Somebody asked
Fantastic.
how many we did last year, and it was like 95,000 something and some change. So you beat that.
That's a nice jump then.
3,000.
Yeah.
And then someone asked about the first Connect-a-Thon. So when I do the summary for G2G, I think I'll go back and try to find the totals for each year and put them in there.
Nice.
That would be interesting to see.
That'd be neat.
What was what year was our first Connect-a-Thon? I can't remember.
Well, we can check.
20.
I'm going to put
I always ask the hard
You just
questions,
remove this part and you will get. So 2019 was the first one.
Oh, okay.
And on the first one, we did 60,000 profiles.
And then everybody figured out how to get fast.
Now for the first place in the user section, I did check the histogram of Patty and Alan. And as you can see, Patty went to sleep earlier, so Alan was doing the profiles, and he stopped one profile.
He went over
to her. Did he do that to be gracious?
I think they both deserve the first prize.
Yeah. That was very, like, if he did that on purpose, which you got to think he must have.
Most likely he did on purpose.
That was very sweet. That was very kind of him to not overtake her when she was sleeping and defend herself.
Or maybe he wasn't, he didn't want to be the first.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to be in the spotlight, and here we are putting him in the spotlight.
Right.
Well, he deserves it. Come on, 1,800 profiles in 3 days.
That's pretty.
That's great. It makes my eyes spin to think about that.
Exactly, me too.
Wow. I did put the link to the stats in case you in the chat there, so you could grab that. And the user histograms, those are just so cool to look through. I'm not going to debreeze through them, but it is neat to see. You know, people do eventually sleep. Some people do, and but some, like, look at there. Like, there's some that don't sleep a lot very often. And then the histogram is the one that you which is neat to see the increases. Like, look how they go up, and it's kind of cool. So you probably want to find your own and see how that looks. So you just Control F or Command F to search. So there's mine. So I had these are the couple little ones. And then jumped. That's where I connected to a family and then all of a sudden, boom! Something happened yesterday, or in the middle of the night. Let's see. This would be 4 a.m. Yeah. So around midnight, someone did something that just jumped it. So that's kind of cool.
I'm connected to your tree.
Yeah. So, guess the closest one? You're all wondering. Well, I can tell you. It was, let me see. It is Bonnie Day from the Northwest Terriers.
Yay, Bonnie Day. Good job, Bonnie. Good guessing.
Yeah.
What did she guess?
she was her guess was let me hide that. Sorry about that. Bonnie, where is she? She was only 63 off. She guessed 99,000 even. There we go.
Wow. Good job.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was very impressive. Way to go, Bonnie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. So, and back to here. And there we have our stats. Congratulations, Bonnie. Awen, does she get a prize?
She gets a sticker.
She gets a sticker.
Hey, there's some cool stickers.
There are cool stickers, yes.
Bragging rights.
Bragging rights.
Bragging rights, yes.
Yes. Oh, good stuff.
Well, really great job, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
We're all tired, can you tell?
Yeah.
We're all just like, this is
Good
awesome.
job. So great.
I have Sophia's coming in half an hour, so I have to find some energy somewhere.
Oh, extra coffee.
Yeah.
You know, but just having her around will give me energy. So.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, she's a little young
And
to
you
start
can nap
entering.
later. Does she still nap?
Yes, she does. Yes, and when we during lunch we talk. You know, we get her ready for nap. You know, and who's going to go to sleep? And so she goes through the. You know, Sophia goes to nap, and Grandpa Greg goes to nap, and Nona goes to nap, and Finnegan goes to nap. Because it's true, we all nap. She does.
That's funny.
Smart. That's smart.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Right.
Well, the next big thing is Bruce Tech.
Mm-hmm.
And then the April Connect-a-Thon would be the next big thing after that. So get some rest.
Yes. Yes. Have some vitamin C.
Have some vitamin C. Eat your veggies.
Yeah. Maybe go out and see some sun if there's any sun.
Get some sunlight.
Yeah, if only.
Unfortunately, I don't have any sunlight at the moment. It's completely black for me.
Oh yeah.
Because you live in the future.
It's Tuesday morning, 2 a.m.
Oh my goodness. Well, thanks for joining us, Darren.
Yes.
No, we appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thank you to everyone that hosted. You guys all did a really great job. And everybody that helps behind the scenes. And Greg for your stats.
No problem.
Alesh for your stats.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Anyone
Thank
else
you.
want to say anything else before we go?
No, just thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah,
Yes.
really great job.
Agreed. Yeah.
So
It was
proud.
a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
WikiTree's are the best. What can we say?
They are.
I don't disagree.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
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 Happy Monday.
Happy Monday or Tuesday for Darren.
Yes, that's what I meant.